Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Today, we will present about hazard in wood laboratory. This is our group members.
For introduction, woodworking laboratories where craftsmanship meets creativity involve inherent occasional hazards that demand careful consideration. Understanding and addressing these risks are vital not only for individual protection but also for maintaining a secure and productive working environment. Let's dive in.
Moving on to the next part, which is identification of hazard and risks in the woodworking laboratories. For the first one is the exposure to the wood dust. Exposure to the wood dust may raise health implications, including dermatitis, cancer, and allergic and non-allergic respiratory reaction. On the other hand, wood sap contain irritants that can cause allergic reactions. Prolonged wood dust exposure may also cause respiratory complications such as hypersensitivity pneumonitis, asthma, and also chronic bronchitis. The wood dust also can cause skin and respiratory system sensitization. Additional typical symptoms of wood dust exposure may also include headaches that come on often, extended cold, dryness, and blockage in the nose and irritation of the eye. For the risk control in the woodworking laboratories of exposure to the wood dust, there have been reports that some hardwood species can induce nose cancer among the woodworker. Therefore, it is crucial for the woodworker to be exposed to the recommended exposure according to the ACGIH limits of 1 mg per meter cube for hardwoods and 5 mg per meter cube for softwoods. OSHA also currently regulates wood dust as nuisance dust and had set the maximum allowable exposure for nuisance dust at 15 mg per meter cube of total dust and 5 mg per meter cube for the respirable fraction.
Certain chemicals used in woodworking industries can seriously harm the liver, kidneys, and central nervous system. These compounds include solvent-based stains, varnishes, paints, and adhesives. They can also be found in wood preservatives and industrial treatment facilities. Methylene chloride, or also known as dichloromethane, is one solvent that should be used with extra caution when removing paint off wood. The vapor is known to cause headaches and drowsiness in addition to being a carcinogen. This can cause unconsciousness and even death at high dosages. Currently, dichloromethane can only be applied to paint, varnish, and lacquer removal in industrial settings with the implementation of suitable safety precautions. Therefore, while applying acid-curing lacquers to furniture surfaces, workers in these factories may be exposed to formaldehyde and organic solvents simultaneously. So, limiting the use of dichloromethane could help control the risks in wood laboratories. And aside from harming the liver or kidneys, the chemicals also affect the individual's central nervous system and may cause dermatitis. There are a few controls to think about, such as using extraction ventilation or choosing a safer substance like waterborne goods to stop this from happening. And in confined areas, the worker may also require breathing apparatus or air-fed respirable personal protective equipment. And in addition to providing gloves and other protective gear, the workplace should have adequate natural ventilation, good sanitation facilities, and skin care products.
For the noise hazard, the usage of several tools and machinery in woodworking laboratories might result in loud noises. The health and welfare of those who operate in the environment may suffer because of this noise hazard. Prolonged exposure to high decibel levels might cause harm to one's hearing and other health problems. Numerous factors might contribute to the noise hazard. First, while in use, woodworking equipment like table saws, routers, planers, and sanders may create a lot of noise. It could endanger the worker's hearing. Next, impact instruments that used in woodworking environments, including hammers and mallets, can add to the noise level. There are several health effects for this noise hazard. Among them are long-term exposure to loud noises can cause hearing loss. Apart from that, the noise might impair general well-being by causing tension, exhaustion, and communication difficulties. Short-term loud noise exposure can also result in tinnitus, or ringing in the ears, or a transient change in hearing. Thus, there exist multiple approaches to reduce this potential noise risk. They include reducing noise levels around noisy machinery can be achieved by implementing engineering controls like enclosures or noise barriers. Aside from that, giving employees personal protection equipment (PPE) like earmuffs or earplugs is crucial to reducing the negative effect of noise.
Moving on to machine hazard. Woodworking machines pose significant dangers leading to frequent accidents such as laceration, amputation, severed fingers, and blindness when mishandled or lacking proper protection. Awareness of these hazards and adherence to safety protocols are essential for safeguarding workers in woodworking environment. Risk control for machine hazards. Primary focus on engineering controls such as machine guards and local exhaust ventilation. These measures aim to physically alter the equipment or work environment to protect employees. Next, for work practice controls, it involves modifying tasks to create distance from potential hazards. The use of push stick when guiding stock through saws to keep hands away from bricks. Besides, personal protective equipment serve as a supplement when primary controls are impractical or insufficient. Employers must implement all possible engineering and work practice control before resorting to PPE.
Moving on to the electrical hazard in wood laboratory. Electrical hazard like explosion, electrocution, exposed wire, and many more can cause severe harm or death from electrical shocks and fires. Overloading circuit with powerful equipment can lead to overheating and fires. Using damaged electrical equipment raises electrical accidents chances. Not following lockout procedures during maintenance can cause unintentional energization. Limited knowledge among workers can contribute to accident. Not using proper PPE during electrical work increase the risk of injury. To control the risk of electrical hazard that might occur, every electrical installation needs to be compliant by OSHA electrical regulations to reduce the risk during processing. Ground the electrically powered machines. Level circuit breakers and fuse boxes to indicate their purpose within the plant. Utilize appropriately rated fuses and cover any unused holes. Regularly inspect and replace damaged electrical appliances. Avoid passing cables and cord through any narrow openings. Implement routine maintenance and inspection for electrical system at specified intervals. Ensure enclosures and proper insulation. And lastly, avoid using multiple high power devices on the same circuit.
In conclusion, the wood laboratory characterized by a dynamic interplay of creativity and inherent risk, which prioritize the safety of individuals, emphasizing the need for continuous education and training, may establish a comprehensive approach to the workplace safety. Strict adherence to the safety procedure may enhance the creation of the secure workspace, which allowing wood craftsmanship to thrive without compromising health and safety.